See that? 5-calorie cookies that are pretty much all protein, made without protein powder. Are you intrigued? If so, keep watching, because that's what we're making today. These meringue cookies are super easy to make, are made with simple ingredients, and really do satisfy that sweet tooth. So just jump right into it. P.S. If you want more low-calorie recipe ideas like this one, I don't think I've done a ton of these over the years, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. First, you'll need a mixing bowl. Add into it 3 large egg whites. You can use fresh cracked ones or store-bought liquid egg whites. Both work great. Continue with 1/8 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of cream of tartar. You want to start mixing these ingredients on low with either a stand or hand mixer. Yes, you can also use a whisk, but be ready for the workout.
Let's get weird!
As everything mixes together and once it starts to foam, bump your speed up to high. Continue mixing it on high until it thickens up. Slowly add in 6 to 8 tablespoons of your choice sugar-free sweetener and 3/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Keep it moving until everything is thoroughly combined and it looks like this. Think marshmallow. The whole process should take around 5 to 7 minutes. Obviously a bit longer if you're using a whisk by hand. If you don't have a stand or hand mixer, I highly recommend getting at least a hand mixer. I think I've used this one for over a decade now. Definitely more than my stand mixer. I'll drop a link to it below. With your peak stiff, you're ready to take out a baking sheet and some parchment paper to line it with. I prioritize parchment paper over anything else. It's the easiest to work with and almost guaranteed to net you a perfect end result. To get it from the mixing bowl to your baking sheet, you have a couple options. The first is to simply use a spoon like this. If you want them prettier, you can use either a dessert decorator or a piping bag, which you can make yourself by cutting a corner off of a plastic bag. For an even more professional approach that costs around $15, you could use one of these large reusable piping bags with a large tip. I'll also throw links to these below. Once all of your cookies are on your baking sheet, you have the option of topping them. I went with a few sugar-free mini chocolate chips and rainbow sprinkles. Remember that if you want more cookies, double or triple the recipe. You can also easily change up the flavor and color of these. I'll put a bunch of variations on the website with metric conversions for every ingredient and other tips, which is always linked up here or below in the description. Put your cookies into the oven on 250 for 35 minutes. After 35 minutes, shut your oven off and let them sit in there for around an hour. Remove them from your oven, they should look like this. Couple tips to this one. Number 1, don't let your mix sit for too long before making them. Number 2, they freeze great for months at a time, so don't be scared to prep a bunch of them. Number 3, if you're not freezing them, I would store them in an airtight container. They should last around a week. And number 4, you can use this mix as a low-calorie and high-protein topping for a pie, cupcakes, and so on. The winner of our last Testing Your Guesstimating for the walnuts was bang! Congrats to you. For this week's Testing Your Guesstimating, we're gonna go with this many eggs. Guess how much you think they weigh in grams. The first one closest to it will win either a shirt or shaker. 1 guess per person. With that said, thank you for watching. Hit that thumbs up button if you like these 5-calorie cookies. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you never miss another low-calorie recipe. Don't forget to check out theproteinchef.co for all your healthy recipe needs. And of course, stay healthy.